Okay, what's up, everybody, and welcome to my NXT review. A lot of things going on in this show tonight. A couple surprises here and there, and a big title match to main event this show this week. So, what do we got going on in NXT this week, huh? We do kick it off with Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon. Ember Moon, which now does not have a tag partner anymore, given that Shotzi Blackheart was moved up to the main roster last Friday on SmackDown. Basically now, I guess she's on her own and whatnot, which I know they showed a tweet of and whatnot. Dakota Kai, like I said, the match of her and Dakota Kai, though, not a bad match. Gonzalez was by ringside. Um, Dakota Kai ended up getting the win, though, with the Dakota kick or to go to kick victory, like a GTS and whatnot. So Dakota Kai getting the win over Ember Moon, not a bad match. But basically, right after, lights go out. I have somebody said someone in the crowd chanting Aleister Black when the lights went out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I have read that says when the lights went out, somebody in the crowd had said Aleister Black and whatnot loud in the background and whatnot. That's pretty funny. But basically, right after then, Zia Lee came out, which basically she wants a title shot now against Gonzalez, which is very rushed in my opinion. And they're doing a title match next week, apparently. So no build. Just come out and basically Zia Lee is challenger of the week. And I know they've made Zia Lee look powerful somewhat, especially since she's knocking motherfuckers' heads off with kicks and whatnot and damn near destroyed Mercedes Martinez, legitimately knocking her out. I don't really see her winning against Gonzalez. And like I said, with the whole gimmick with her just trying to look unstoppable with, Neo from the Matrix right there and Orochimaru busts out the Tongan death grip. I don't really see Zia Lee winning. She's just a challenger of the week. She's just basically a body to me. That's it. She's just gonna be a body for Gonzalez for the win. So this is just like I say, it's challenger of the week. I don't know why they're doing this now all of a sudden. And it's rushed. Like I say, it's no build for next week. So why are you doing this title match? I have zero clue. Why are you doing this title match? But basically right after though, we got a interview from the Diamond Mine in the back. Next thing you know, Bobby Fish shows up, and we haven't seen him in a while, to be honest, unless he's on this show. I guess he wanted to talk to, Roderick Strong's old Undisputed Era teammate, but basically he wants some challenge. Bivens wanted to challenge Tyler Rush tonight, so that was going to go down. We got some video packages from, I guess, for the breakout tournament for tonight. I know what, Eichmann Jiro, basically the dude that wrestles in the jacket. And I don't know much about him. They just say he was trained by Great Muda and Tajiri. Basically, right after that, we got the first segment of the Butler and whatnot. The Butler, Cameron Grimes, him and Eli Drake out there. Which I'll admit, this is a hit in a way. It's hit or miss with these two when it comes to the comedy. But Grimes shows up. He's going straight to the broom, baby. Drake told him that you got to come clean up some toilets, but they had a makeover first, which they end up cleaning up, not cutting his hair, but, trimming the beard, giving him a good haircut, give him a good makeup, making him look clean and whatnot, which Grimes enjoyed and he liked and whatnot. So that was the first segment we had tonight of this. Tyler Russ, who went against Bobby Fish, who had no entrance for some odd reason, a jobber's entrance. He went against Tyler Russ. Roderick Strong stood on the apron, just a distraction. So not much of a match right here. Russ got the win. Basically, Diamond Mine surrounded Bobby Fish until Kushida came out, helping Fish, basically backing everybody off then. So yeah, kind of, like I said, they gave Russ the win, given this is a new group, but very odd just to have Bobby Fish just basically took a jobber's entrance. So I don't know what's going on with that. Honestly, I forgot Bobby Fish was even on TV. When's the last time we seen Bobby Fish on TV? Like what? Maybe 3-4 weeks ago? Because I don't really remember when. Samoa Joe wearing a referee shirt, I guess went to talk to Kross. Kross is in the back training, ignoring him punching the bag. Joe kicks the puncher back in his face. And, say you're going to follow the rules tonight. Kross saying, you interfere in my match, try to screw me. Stuff's going to go down tonight. Beth Phoenix was talking to Indy Hartwell, pushing the whole index thing between her and Dexter. So you gotta accept them. You gotta accept them and whatnot. So they're still pushing the story. Will they get together and whatnot? Gigi Dolan, or I guess Priscilla Kelly and whatnot. Mostly people know her for the the tampon freaking spot, which I think that's very unforgivable in a way. And Darby Allin's ex-wife, she's got a lot of cake to her. I'll give her that in the back. A lot of cake back there. went against Saray. Since Toni Storm is not around, I guess she's on the main roster at this point or coming soon. I guess she wanted a challenge from her. Next thing you know, during this match, Mandy Rose comes out. And I'm like, okay, Mandy Rose is here. That's interesting. Fans chanting, "You don't go here." And I will say this, Mandy Rose. I kind of was thinking, is it a trade off given that they just moved a whole bunch of NXT people up to SmackDown and they're kind of trading with Mandy Rose? Because we know Mandy Rose is still on Raw and she's still teaming with Dana Brooke out there. And last time I checked last night, they still have him go against, or trying to go against Natalia and Tamina for the tag team titles right now. Now, I don't know if this is a permanent thing or she'll be on both shows. I'm not sure what's going on with this. It's not like they didn't break up her and Dana Brooke. So it's very interesting that Mandy Rose is just out there watching. The match with Saray, it was okay. The only thing I'll say that was deadly was that freaking drop kick, like almost like no hesitation. It like she just snapped GT Dolan's head back. So it like she just like snapped the neck in half doing that freaking drop kick out there. So yeah, Saray getting the win. Dexter Lumis went against Santos Escobar, two guys that really need a win right now. Basically, Escobar got the win due to Legado del Fantasma getting involved, which it was a distraction finish, so it kind of protects Dexter in a way. But like I said, Santos still need to win at the same time, and I guess they've been calling out Hit Row. Hit Row showed up then, basically looking at him from the top and whatnot, so they didn't like the Cypher last week. I guess Hit Row are faces since they're going against Legado and them, because Legado and them are heels. So what, is Hit Row automatically face now due to that Cypher from last week at the Great American Bash? I don't know, but I guess we'll see what goes on with that. During commercial though, they did have Indy tried to pick up Dexter, but it did not work. And then they were about to kiss and whatnot on the ground. But Candice LeRae came out and just got rid of that. Well, it's kind of crazy, too, with Candice LeRae. I guess it just fucked the whole Tegan Knox thing also. Shows up, and now she's on the main roster. So just fuck all that and whatnot. I guess that's just dead, all right? That's got to be done, right? So I'm just going to assume that right now. But next, though, what else we got going on in NXT? But yeah, what else we got on NXT? I know they had a sit-down interview with not Cole, but Kyle O'Reilly talking about his loss against Adam Cole, and he talked about being part of his business and whatnot, and the killer instinct in his match against Adam Cole, and talk about he wanted his soul back, but maybe he doesn't need it in a way. I guess after being undisputed era. So I don't know what's going on with that, but at least O'Reilly does better in a sit-down interview than he does out there on the microphone. Because by God, I can't take sometimes him on the microphone. I just don't know sometimes. And I like Kyle, but dude's got to change the wardrobe and the freaking that music still sucks. By the way, I got to say that music still sucks. It just does. I don't know why it does. Next though, we got Duke Hudson versus Ike Manjiro in the NXT Breakout Tournament, the first round. Yeah, I saw people tonight talking about Duke Hudson. There was another boring Australian guy. He looks like he could be part of Imperium for some reason, okay? Jiro there, like I said, the guy wrestles in a jacket. Wasn't a bad match or anything. Duke there, Hudson. I don't know. He's got something to him, I guess. So I'm not really sure. Like I said, I don't know much of these guys that much. I just know one wrestles in a jacket. Hudson, I figured he was gonna get the win anyway, so it wasn't a bad match. It was a good match for the first round in the tournament and whatnot. So not bad, but like I said, still part of the entire gimmick. He wrestles in a jacket, Jiro there. So like I said, Duke Hudson, he goes on the next round. But I just like how somebody said, he said, it's another bored Australian tall guy they hiring around here. I was reading a lot of comments on that line tonight. I thought that was pretty funny. Pete Dunne and Only Lorcan was in the back. Somebody doesn't care about the title match, saying he's the baddest man in NXT and the best technical wrestler in the world. Timothy Thatcher showed up. So which one is it? Are you the baddest or are you the most technical? Next, Ciampa shows out, and they beat the hell out of both of these guys, then in brawl after that. So that was out of nowhere. Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro went against the Robert Stone brand, Jessica May, and Aaliyah. I'll say this, Aaliyah was not bad in this match this time. But right after Carter and Catanzaro won, basically Stone tried to check on Aaliyah, but Aaliyah pushed her back. Next thing you know, Aaliyah gets this big chant and a kind of a pop in a way, which I was actually surprised to see since they're actually continuing this story. Aaliyah saying, like, I've done more for you than you've done for me. And actually, she's beating the hell out of, Robbie E out there, kicking the shit out of him and whatnot, kicking him in the gut, just beating the hell out of this guy. Next thing you know, Taya comes out then and, telling Jesse Kamea to come on then. So they both walk in the back then after that. Next, Samoa Joe, I guess, is talking to Gargano, talking about the match against Kross tonight. And once again, he walks into Pete Dunne. Will this match ever happen? I don't know. But this is like, what, the fourth, maybe fifth time we've seen him run into Pete Dunne and have a stare down again. I don't know where that's leading to, but it must be leading in the match or something. We get more Cameron Grimes and Eli Drake. One point, he wants him to mow the lawn. And he's like, oh, you want me to mow with this truck thing? No, I want you to mow it with this push mower. Okay, I'll do it. But since, Grimes is a millionaire, he's just chilling by the pool. He pays this kid some money like, hey, good job, kid. Just, just go, you clean up and you get the money and whatnot. Next, Drake tells him to get out and whatnot. And he's going to try to rake up the money Drake pushed down. But next, he pushes him into the pool. And like I said, these segments are hit and miss, but at least they're funny. It's one of the better Butler segments. Because like the last Butler segment I've seen in AEW was just god awful. I don't even know why they add this many Butler segments in wrestling in general. But it's been around for a while. It's not usually my cup of tea. But this is actually pretty funny right now. It's better than the last one I saw. Next, Adam Cole. Which, good lord, I wish they give him his old music back. It sucks still. He came out, and, O'Reilly's win doesn't count in that first match because, it was an unsanctioned match, all right? So it doesn't count. And Cole said he's the greatest star in the NXT brand, and, Cole is here. O'Reilly should reconsider trying to ask for a rematch because you're just going to get burned again. But enough about O'Reilly. He wants a part of Joe. He said that Samoa Joe is just an overpaid security guard in a suit. I'm tired of him. You want to put me in a submission and whatnot. You stood there while O'Reilly attacked me and didn't do a damn thing. So he wanted Joe out here right now. Bronson Reed came out then, which I guess he's still on NXT, even though we've been hearing about rumors about him going to the main roster. He came out. He doesn't have the North American champion anymore, but he knows that Cole's the golden boy around here, and he's a golden opportunity and whatnot. Cole was about to try to super kick him, but Reed caught him and ended up knocking him down. Samoa Joe came out. He had a bit of a stare down with Cole, and he had a bit of a stare down with Reed, so just setting up matches, it looks like. Right after that, Taya, Jessica May, and Stone were walking in the back. I guess Aaliyah, I guess she's not in the crew no more and whatnot. Next thing you know, Mandy Rose says, seems like the Robert Stone brand's under new management. My co-host said that Mandy Rose could not act for shit, apparently. So, it's kind of funny when you think about it. Well, I will say this. I don't know why Aaliyah is gone from. I thought they would have kicked out, Stone and whatnot. So I guess he's around and everything. I don't know what's going on with Robbie E. I guess they're keeping him in this. So what's going on with Aaliyah? So is she in this or not? Because I thought it would just be Aaliyah, Taya, and Kamea. Now, are they teasing Mandy Rose into this? I don't know where they're going with Mandy Rose right now in NXT. We'll just have to wait and see. But apparently, I guess she's on NXT and Raw, like I said earlier in this video. But yes, going into the main event now. Kross versus Gargano for the NXT title. Samoa Joe is the special guest referee. Listen, this is a good match. I'm almost surprised Kross sold that much to Gargano. I never really believed Gargano was ever going to win this match in general, okay? And Gargano had a good amount of offense on Kross out there, okay? He did. Especially going for that tornado DDT and whatnot. But he got to the point where Kross, hit that, the whole choke, the sleeper and whatnot. And he could have, got it because he hit the rope break and everything. But Kross was like, no, it's not over. He takes him outside. He throws him into the plexiglass several times, beating the hell out of Gargano. He had the steps then, but Joe pulled the steps back. Gargano basically kind of recovered and hit him like a DDT suicide dive and whatnot. And he hit him with one final beat in the ring, but it was a 2 count. Kross then got Gargano then, powerbombed him several times, transitioned that shit into a Saito suplex, hit him with one big back forearm for the back of his head, and won the match. So not surprised by the outcome of all that. But the next, Kross and Joe had an argument in the ring then, and Kross ended up putting him in the Kross jacket then. And they say, unless provoked and whatnot, Joe can't do anything. Joe's provoked right here, and Kross put him to sleep then after that. So I'm assuming we're going to be set up Kross versus Joe at some point and everything. Because right now, the timetable for Kross, I'm sure everybody's wondering when is he going to the main roster, which I believe is really soon after that promo last week, because there's many things that just been leading to that, from the tryouts, they said, being on the main roster, being on dark matches on Raw, main event. Some even say he's the reason why that Nikki Cross had to drop the Cross name and become Nikki Ash, because they have to keep one person that's named Cross, and that's going to be Killer Cross right there, or Karrion Cross, or just Cross in general. So, could Joe be the one to take out Kross and win the win the title? I don't know. And they keep setting up Kross, setting up Joe in all these matches. You got Pete Dunne staring down at him every other week, and then you got Cole having some problems with him, and even Reed having a bit of a stare now. And now Kross chokes him out. So where is this leading all to? I have literally no idea right now, but it's leading into something. But I can tell you it's probably going to be Kross versus Joe at some point in time, since Joe was provoked tonight. Overall, though, a very good, solid episode of NXT. A lot going on, especially falling off the Great American Bash from next week. Trying to set up some new stuff, from Mandy Rose returning to NXT to Kross versus Gargano. Kross versus Gargano tonight. Joe getting choked out. I guess the whole Robert Stone brand being under the new management. Just a lot of things going on in NXT tonight. Breakout tournament begins. The Butler. Just a lot going on in NXT tonight, I should say. So a lot of good stuff. But overall, that's my review of NXT tonight. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. Tell me what you think about this show. Check out my Raw review and everything. So yeah, I'm out. See you guys later. Peace, and check anything else that's online, as in reviews. I'm out.